I actually did a little bit of looking before this, and I determined what my main needs were going into the draft. It's not quite a we need everything a year like the last couple have been. So I determined in looking that the positions we need most probably closing, pitching, catcher, and corner outfield. Mostly right field, but it's mainly for depth purposes since we already have the guys that we want out there starting. We have Kelenic for left, Laureano for center, also the guy we drafted last week or on Monday, and we have Joe Adell in right field. We have our starters. We just need depth there. So they don't have to be like holy fuck amazing. They just have to exist in left and right field. Closing, yeah, we actually do desperately need a closer. I'll show you exactly what our closing situation is. Not good. It's bad. It's real bad, as a matter of fact. So I think closing pitching will probably be the priority. If we have a high pick, I'll probably choose a closer with it. And the other one that I had is catcher. So we have Langoliers and Allen as a duo already. We have a couple of guys that aren't ass. But like it says you need 6. It says you usually have 6. Bad. Itchy. I'm planning on shaving it. Which one? Which facial hair? Probably the closer. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, no, I realized what I was saying right after you said it. But yeah, no, it's just it's bad. Anyway, like the closing situation, it is very bad. Yeah, I need new ones. Realistically, I could probably go to free agency and find a closer that's better than all of these guys. To just kind of be a stopgap. You know what? I might do that. Oh my god, it's just a roll this. Literally just a roll this. Everyone else is like ass. Yeah, I don't have an MLB level closer. But yes, I would be trusting a roll this for a fucking entire year. Which, like, do I want that? Do I really want that? The answer is not really. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't really have an option. I don't really have an option here. Okay, cool. So we got that now. We still need a closer. We definitely need to draft a closer in the future, but we have a closer now. We have a closer now. Oh, it was Kelly who was in the closer spot. Not anymore. I'm putting Chapman back there. Not like it matters. The AI will change what I got going on. Either way, let's go ahead. Check our blue chippers. We've got a few. We got a motherfucker named Wallet. We got a fucker named Elmo, which is base as hell. I like that. I definitely think... Okay, so like a player like Chester Gund will probably be who I go with. If I have a high enough pick, Chester Gund is probably who I'll end up going with. But I'll go ahead. I'll write down the guys that I... Not many blue chippers this year. Unless that's by design. Probably by design. I'll check, though. We'll see how that goes. Couple of fielders, a catcher, an extra closer there. I'll just write these boys down. Well, obviously he's a blue chipper, so he kind of he's an automatic early. And Elmo Mack. His name is Elmo. Great hitter. Switch. Ooh. He's a switch hitter. Oh. That's low injury risk. He can play all over the outfield. Oh, that's good. But, like, let me see the closer here. Chester Gund. Born in Canada. He's also a switch hitter, but since he's a closer, that doesn't really matter. He's a flamethrower, obviously, as all closers tend to be. 6'5" at 22. Jesus. 98 mile an hour. 4-seamer, a 93 sinker is also good. An 84 changeup. I wish the changeup was a little bit slower. His velocity and break is good. His control is not great. Walks over 9, Ks over 9, home runs over 9. All his makeup is fantastic. His makeup is fantastic. Like, that's the kind of shit that I want to see. Yeah, it would definitely be between. Actually, unless this catcher is like, actually, realistically, I don't really need an amazing catcher. I don't really need an amazing catcher. I need like just more depth, basically. So like, catcher is a position I can absolutely wait until the later rounds to pick. So like, if I wanted to scout certain positions, it would probably be closer and corner outfield. Is probably what I'd wind up doing. So let's crack this bitch open. And let's get scouting. As per usual, the suds come screaming up the straw. Serves my ass right for wanting to protect my teeth. At least a little bit more. Okay, well, let's check some of these other bitches out. So I got one extra closer in here at the moment. East Sammy Frank. I'm going to try to go a little bit slower than I did last time. I'm going to go a little slower than I did last time because last time I played this, I went through the whole season in like an hour and 45 minutes, so that's like just too fast. Okay, so 65-60, he's another like depth career minor leaguer guy probably, but like you never know. So let's go for that. Let's go for him. Yes, I've been reading this wrong the whole fucking time. No, I haven't. I'm stupid. That's true. That is true. Never mind that shit. The guy's name is Elmo. I mean, I do love me some Sesame Street. I'd be doing myself a disservice if I'd also just be flat out lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit interested in how good a player named Elmo can be. So let's take some of these left fielders as well. Yep, San Jose State's women's basketball is getting their asses handed to them. Henley and Thomas Kelly. Oh, the other two guys that I had at the beginning of that list are both early since they're blue chippers. Oh, God, it's gonna be one of those things where like I need to go for like actual name. I need to go for like actual value. I need to go for actual value. But at the same time, his name is fucking Elmo. Last time I trusted a guy with a fun name, it was with the Giants save. It was with the Giants save. His name was Clifford Phillips, and he turned out to be really fucking good. So like, Clifford, Elmo, going with children's characters has not steered me wrong in the past. I'm inclined to believe that it won't again, but at the same time, like, Gund does help me a lot more. Okay. How about this? The choice will all depend on, like, what I find It'll all depend on what I find in the other bits of scouting. So, okay, here's how this is gonna go. All right. So, the beginning of the season, we're going up against John Means in the Baltimore Orioles, left-handed pitcher, DH. So, I will show you the starting lineups. Tony Kemp will be leading off second, and Drelton Simmons will be taking short. Max Muncy will be taking first base, hitting third. Ramon Laureano will hit cleanup in center. Jared Kelenic will be playing left field and will be hitting fifth. Sheldon Noyce, I think is how you say his name. I don't fucking know. Will take third base and hit sixth. Jeremy Ayerman will take the designated hitter. I almost said defensive hitter for some fucking reason. Will be hitting seventh. Shea Langoliers will be taking the eighth spot and will be hitting and will be behind the dish. Who will be in the squat, putting down the signs, and hitting ninth will be Billy McKinney out there in right field. Yeah, that's about that. All right. We don't expect to be much better this year than we were last year. We weren't that good. We're still technically on paper the worst team in the division, but we're working. We're working on it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should take us past like here. All right, so we're 3-3. It's not a bad spot. It's not a bad start, but it's not great either. So yeah, we just don't have any like blue chippers this year. Holy crap. So yeah, Sammy Frank is about what I thought he would be. It's 60, 65. So he says he's technically not close to debuting in the majors, but like he's already almost at his potential. He's not great, but he's not like awful either. I still see him lasting a little while unless someone randomly fucking goes in the earlier rounds. Ramon Castro, a great contact hitter, a pretty good power hitter as well. Decent vision, decent like live batting stuff. His defense isn't that great. It's not as good as I want it to be. So this guy's definitely like a DH type. This guy's definitely a DH type that you only really play in the outfield when you have to. He's got speed, so yeah, he's definitely more of a DH type. A 5'7" DH. What the hell? If I could get this guy in like the second round, I would absolutely take him. Kareem Henley, 65, 55. He looks like a defensive sub. I mean, yeah, no, I do, obviously, but like he looks like a defensive sub, really. This guy is just an average hitter. He'll just be an average hitter. I don't know about this. I'd probably go late on him as well. All right, and Thomas Kelly. Another guy is like, okay, is a below average power hitter. Yeah, definitely another guy that's like more of a like a base runner. Another guy that's kind of like, lefty. He's an average contact hitter. His like live batting is not awful. His discipline's average. His vision's average. I think I'll probably put him in with the middle of the pack guys because of that 70 potential. So he'll probably not be terrible. Everything else, though, I mean, there's not really a lot. I just want to get this last left fielder out of the way. So I'll get this last left fielder out of the way. Who's got the best position player ratings? Actually, he does. I'll send Blanco out. I'll send Blanco to get this guy. Or Rick McCann to check this Blanco guy. And from there, we're going to send out two marshmallows. We're going to check... We're going to check the West. Actually, we're going to do pretty much what we did last time. Central, we're going to take pitchers. Let's do righties this time. Righties. And Clutch usually, if I'm not mistaken, Clutch usually delivers a lot of closers, or at least it should. It should deliver the most closers, so we'll do that. And in the East, we'll go outfield. Then we'll go with. I need a lot of corner outfield, so we'll do power and arm strength, just straight up strong boys. And I mean, our relief is still technically weak, so we'll send our last scout out to look at this guy. This is probably going to be the least efficient means of actually doing this that I have had in a while, because there's a lot less there's a lot more that I'm going to have to wind up doing. Oh no, not AJ Puck. Oh no. No, shit, there's a lot being DFA'd. Jorge Juan, there was another guy, I think. Or am I making that up? No, I think I'm making that up. Well, AJ Puck, and I can almost guarantee I'm not going to get anything for that guy. I might as well just fucking leave him. Puck, though, I might be able to do something with. Unless I'm forgetting what designated hitting is. Designated for assignment is. Which I don't think I am, but I don't know entirely. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So yeah, somebody claimed AJ Puck off waivers. No, I don't think so. All right, they're still looking. Obviously, the guys were going to be still looking, but hey, I did not tell you to look for. Holy shit, this is a lot of pitchers. All right, so yeah, we got a lot now. Good closers galore, as well as okay, yeah, outfielders good, very good, exactly what I wanted. The only problem is I probably shouldn't have done both of them going at the same time. I probably shouldn't have had both of them go out at the same time. I probably should have waited. I probably should have waited. Let's go with since closing pitching is what I need most. I'll probably look for them. I'll probably look for closers first. I'll probably look at the closers first. He's a starter. I gotta make sure I'm actually looking at closers here. 80-70, he is a closer. All right, let's try that. Oh, let me actually look at the fucking guys that I had scouted. Let me actually look at the guys that I scouted. Blanco, not very good. Reese is a guy. Could be elite. Well above average potential. 50 overall, so he's like, yike. He'll be around like 60-something to start off. High 50s, low 60s maybe. His makeup's not fantastic. His stuff is good though. His control can also be insane. If he's there in a middle round, I'll definitely. If he's there in a middle round, I'll take him. But like, if he's not, I wouldn't be shocked. And Chris Blanco has, just kind of late written all over him. As for that, I'll, So Jose Torres was the guy that I was going to look at first. And there's another 80-something closer down here. Jorge Salazar is who I will go with next. Yeah, unfortunately, that's all I can really do. unless I can just like have that cut out quick, and then unless I could just like have this quick cut out, and then like look at this guy. Maybe can I do that? I guess I can just have him stop early. Yeah, it looks like I can. Ooh, 80-75. Yeah, let's take a look at this guy. Because I don't really need to look at... Because I don't really have to look far and wide for everything. I just have to, like... I don't have to look far and wide. I just have to, like, get enough in there so I can look. So I can have something to go off of here. And we'll look at this Kevin Peters guy as well. All right, next. All right, let's take this Bay Bridge series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bench. Nice 4-game sweep of the Rangers. Fuck yeah, the Rangers are terrible, by the way. Terrible, by the way. James Yang has been called up. John Marbury has been called up. Brent Honeywell has been DFA'd. Angel Lantugo is set down to Class A. Jack Weisberger was sent down to Double A. Okay. Scouting, yes. I was going to look at that in a sec. Obviously, I kind of had to. Transactions, who's doing what? Luis Garcia is getting called up to the... Kyle Farmer is getting called up to the... And also Austin Barnes. Oh, great. The Dodgers are getting stronger. Yay. I love it. Okay, Jorge Salazar's 80-60 closer. K over 9 is high. Walk over 9 is bad. Home runs over 9 is not really that good. His stuff is good. His control can be pretty decent. I mean, 80 potentially. He's gonna go high. He's gonna go high. Raul Flores, 80-60, actually turned out to be good. Good contact hitter. Not exactly what I was looking for, because I said I wanted power and arm strength, which is not what this is. But good contact. Great contact, actually. Great contact hitter. Also great vision and discipline. And also possibly elite fielding. Oh. I think we got something here with this guy. This is probably going to be a guy that I'm not going to be able to get. Torres is another 80-60 guy. Hits over 9 is elite. His makeup is pretty much elite. His home runs over 9 is a little bit low. But, like, his stuff is great. His control can be great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the last guy, Peters, where is he? He's probably not high. Kevin Peters, 60-60. Yeah, he's absolutely a depth option. K over 9 is high. Everything else in his makeup is relatively low. His control can only be average, which is not good, which I'd rather not have. Yeah, he's a flamethrower, but he can't fucking control where that flame goes, which is... I don't really like that. All right. Well, let's find the next guys that we got. Excuse me. Just closers is what we're looking for. So anything that's not a closer, I'm not really going to look at. Okay, so we'll go with... Do I have another 80 closer? No, it's mostly starters. It's mostly starters, of course. I wish I could ask for closers specifically, but unfortunately I can't. So we'll leave the East guy, because I think there's only like 3 more. Yeah, there's only 3 more closers that I can look at here, which is a little annoying. So we'll leave the East guy. Oh my god, that guy's name is Donnie Harder. That's fucking awesome. Or were there only 2 that I had left? Nope, I completely skipped that guy. All right. Yep, the guy's name is Donnie Harder. Obviously, it was how I was going to go. And really just the best thing about outfield is that you don't really have to worry about it because most of the time outfielders can just play all over the fucking place. Like outfielders can really just play everywhere. So like if I see an elite outfielder that I could see, I could really just change him to a right fielder or a left fielder or whatever. Realistically, I could do that now if I wanted to. But like I'd rather just go with what they're assigned. All right, there are the 4. So we're above 500 for the first time in fucking ages. I mean, our team's not quite an open sore anymore. It's not great, but it's not as shit as it used to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Honeywell was claimed off waivers. 1, 2, 3. And just when I say we're not under 500 anymore, we're back under 500. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Where's that? Okay, right fielder, 70, 65. Above average hitter. His vision and discipline aren't great. Defensively, fantastic. Also incredibly fast. That's... Yes. This has yes written all over it. Yeah, that just says yes written all over it. So the other guys, John Martin, late. I feel like I don't really have to look at him, but I'm gonna anyway. His hits over 9 is... The only thing in his makeup that's not good is his walks over 9. Flamethrower that can't really control it. Actually, 60 to 70 control is not bad at all. It's actually real good. This is a guy I could see him going late. I could see him going early, but I could also see him going like in a middle round to somebody who's like not phased. Donnie Harder. Yes, his name is Donnie Harder. Hits over 9 is high. His strikeouts over 9 is high. He's home run prone, though. Problem. He's bros like Sean Jelly. Flamethrower, can't really control it that well. 65 is not fantastic. Yeah, 50 max 55 home runs over 9 is a little concerning. If he's there in the middle round, I'll take him. And David Rarick is 70-70, so he's pretty close to his potential already. 2025, it's 2024, so he'll be ready next year. So if I need if I need a help now kind of pick, this is the pick I need to make. Which, to be fair, I do kind of need help now. So his makeup is fantastic. Just 80, 75, 70, 80 is fantastic. His control's not great. It won't be that amazing. His velocity and break will be yeah. This is the guy that I pray will make it to like a compensatory round if we have a pick in there. If we have a pick in the compensatory round somewhere, this is exactly who I would go with. Because 70, he'll be ready next year. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Next, okay, let's do the thing where we continue looking at corner outfielders now. Yeah, we're going to continue looking at... Specifically to start, we're going to look at corner outfielders. Even the ones that suck. Yeah, even the ones that suck, we'll look at a... Now, we got to have backup plans, bruh. Because, God forbid, we don't have backup plans. Yeah, we'll look specifically for corner outfielders right now. We'll go back and look at the. We'll go back and look at the center fielders later. So what is it? A left fielder and another left fielder. So 2 right and 2 left. Even though Chris Franco's not exactly worth it, 50-45, but like, bro is not good, but like, oh, it is with a Z at the end. Okay, it's the way I like to spell Gonzalez. So Howard Singleton is either. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we took 1. Okay. Franco's 65-60. Kind of a decent hitter. Not exactly in the box. Mentally, he's not fantastic. Fielding is also not fantastic. Definitely strikes me again as more of a DH type. Not terrible, I would say. I could easily see somebody taking him early just because this game tends to do that. The other guys, I wish I could sort by by position. Ryan Lane, fielding arm accuracy, he's a defensive wizard, this guy. Already good. Hitter, contact is not great. Power's pretty okay. Mentally, he's not amazing. Middle rounder. Derek Gonzalez, 65-60s. I quit out of that. Whoopsie. He was at the bottom. Derek Gonzalez. Mentally not great. His fielding is above average. His just defensive stats are all above average. He's kind of hovering around average. Just another like mid DH type, but also bonus points because he can play first base. Is not really moving me. All right, what about my boy Howard Singleton? 65-60, average hitter, another defensive whiz, which is technically, yes, what I asked for. It is technically what I asked for, so yeah, I guess that's fine. It's another guy that I see going later. Oh, I can't sort by pitchers, by position. I'm a fucking idiot. I feel like you guys should know this by now. So, I feel like people should know this by now. I can't sort by position. All right. Well, let's get the rest of these left fielders out, and we'll start scouting the ones in the center now. I'm stupid. How the fuck did I not remember that I can do this? And center now. Let's get one of these. Let's verify this guy, Edmund Briggs. Yeah, let's verify this guy. I think just looking at him right off the bat, something tells me these projection stats, especially for his hitting, are just not right. Are just like completely off. Yeah, something tells me that those are just completely off. Let's check. 39 days, so we got a couple more cycles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep. Okay. Olivo sucked. Jorge, I thought somebody. Oh, Jesus. Nolan Jones did good at third. Sweet in Double-A. Joe Adell did great in Triple-A, which is good, which is real good. Garrett McKinney had a good year, had a good month. Durbin Feltonman did good. Mario Ayala got called up to Triple-A, and Brett Harris went to Triple-A. How is Nolan Jones? 66 overall at 25. He's probably not gonna be amazing. Unless he like really shapes the fuck up. He's not really gonna be great. Alan Thompson is doing his thing. Unfortunately, I can't check his stats because it's not how it works. As soon as he goes down to Double-A, it's not how it works. As soon as he goes down to Single-A, it's not how it works. You can't really check his minor league stats anyway. It's just not how it works. All right. Let's just make sure. Okay, Christian Pache broke his forearm. He'll be back in a week. All right. Let's check the boys. All right. Flores, Mac, I already checked. George Long, 70-50. A relatively, like, kind of just above average at, like, everything. He doesn't really excel at a lot. I don't really like the way that looks. Reggie Kaiser, 65-50. That's another. Both of these last two guys are late, honestly. Yeah, I'll check Robert Jackson just to be safe. And yeah, he's just an average player. He's fast. That's about it. And let's check our first guy over here. 80-60. That's still good. Slightly above average hitting. Mentally, he's not great. His defense is good. Yeah, his defense is good. But that's really about it. It's because he's a 80 potential guy, he's still gonna go early, regardless of whether or not he probably should. He's still gonna go early. So we'll just kind of continue out on these last center fielders I have. Again, it's another one of those things where it's like, Angelo Vaccaro, Barrett West, John Madlock, and Alan. Oh, hey, another Alan Thompson. I have an Alan Thompson at second already, so I'm probably not going to take him, even though his contact numbers are pretty good. Off the rip, they're pretty good, but yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? That's 7. Stupid. 6. Yeah, it was. Okay. So we're just under 500. It's not bad. Madlock, 80-50. It's not bad. Alan Thompson is also 80-55. So bro is fucking... So, like, yeah, so bro is raw. The two guys that I found are raw. The two guys that hit 80 are both incredibly raw. So, above average hitting, he definitely leverages lefties. Mentally, can't necessarily be great. Just above average defensively, just fast. Again, not really not really moving me that much. Alan Thompson, 80-55. Hello, contact numbers. So he's a great contact hitter. He's great mentally. About average defensively. Honestly, yeah, if I could get this guy in like the 4th round, I'd probably take him. If I could get him in like the 4th round, I'd probably take him. I have 2 of them already. And this guy's late. He's just fast, and that's about it. Barrett West. Okay, I don't understand exactly what this is really. Great contact numbers for a guy who says who's at slightly above average potential. Power numbers kind of average. Smart. He's got good mentals. His defense is fine. His arm power is better than his accuracy, which is typically how it's going to go. He's not the fastest, but you know what? I'd rather have a guy who knows what the fuck he's doing than someone who can just run in a straight line. Because of that potential number, I'm still going to be like 65 is still like late-ish to me. But, all right, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do that thing that's really fucking dumb. Actually, what I might do. Okay, I have an idea. So we've only got... Okay, so we'll take those 2 catchers there. We'll scout those 2 catchers since we need a couple extra. And Lonnie Phillips. We'll take both of those guys. And the last center fielder here. We'll take the last center fielder here. And we're going to do something that you probably shouldn't do this far out, this close to the draft. We're going to send this guy on another assignment, another outfield assignment. And I'm going to do contact and fielding just so I can get a couple extra outfielders. And typically the international guys are the guys that bring back the most. So I'm going to have a lot of guys that I'm just not going to be able to... I'm going to have a lot of guys that are not going to be able to... See, the thing is with my catchers, I like where I'm at. Oh, hey, speaking of Alan Thompson, he got called up to AA finally. Yay! Buddy Reed is called up to center. But no, good old second base boy over here is up in AA now. He's a rock hound finally. It's about goddamn time. Whoop, whoop. He's doing his thing. Look at those those contact numbers. Oh, so good. He's 19. He's 19. Is at 72. He's growing. He seems to be growing pretty all right. Nolan Jones, AA as well. So, dude, AA right now is like the future of the team. Excuse me. AA is like the future of the team right now. Well, for the most part, not exactly a catcher, but Langeliers is doing his thing, which is good. Has the other months he played? Yeah, he's played. Tony Kemp is... Hello, Mr. Kemp? Hello, hitting 291? Nice. Yeah, Alan Thompson hopefully will be the starter in AA. Nolan Jones also hopefully the starter in AA. Volpe also hopefully the starter in AA. I mean, I would fucking hope so. Yeah, sure seems like it. He's hitting 273. While McCollum is only hitting 222. Kellenic, I really want him to be the starter in left field. Laureano is also the starter in left field. The hitting numbers have taken a dive. 225. He's not exactly tearing it up right now. And Joe Adell might actually make it to the big leagues like soon. Yeah, he might make it to the big leagues like soon. Joe Adell. No, yeah, there are two. There are two of them. There are two. I have them both. Yeah, there's a second baseman, and there's a first baseman. The first baseman's the one that you know. The second baseman is the one you don't know. Yeah, there's two of them, and I have them both. For maximum confusion. And just think, I could have two Alan Thompsons as well. I could. It's spelled exactly the same way. Yeah, just think about it that way. Yeah, this should be 6 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we took a series from Toronto. At home, yeah, but we took it from Toronto. Cool. All right. Well, see, yeah. Okay, those are all pictures from the Central. Yeah, this is why you typically don't do this so close to the draft, because it'll just give you so fucking many. It'll give you so many different options, which is not exactly the best when you're, I think, maybe 4 weeks out from the draft, 3 weeks from the draft. Let's check. Richard Rodriguez has been called up to Rockford, the Rockhounds. Ryan Weiss goes to Vegas. Feltman is moving to the A's to replace an injured player, which is not good. Julian Lewis is also moving up to Double-A. Alan Thompson has been called up to Triple to replace an injured player. So our boy, second baseman Alan Thompson, is already in Triple-A. Well, obviously to replace somebody who's hurt, but he's going up. He's going up, this guy. There you go, Alan. Oh, Tony Kemp is hurt. Oh, no. Man, was doing so well. Sheldon Noyce is also, dare I say, doing very nice. Nolan Jones is being Nolan Jones. He's being Nolan Jones. Julian Lewis not exactly progressing like I would have anticipated. Then again, I changed his position, so it's probably got something to do with it. Volpe doesn't have much longer to go before he's a starter for us, which is probably not a good thing. Okay, so they have no assignments. Let's start with the. Realistically, I could probably stop here. It's given me enough. It's given me enough new options to the point where I could probably stop. It's given me enough options to the point where I know I'm not going to be able to go through them all. All right, so I don't have any more 80. I don't have any possibly 80. I don't have any more possibly 80 left fielders. I have a few of them in center. I have 3 of them in center, I think. Yeah, 3 new ones in center. So here's what I'll probably wind up doing. Steven Marquez, I'll just end the assignment there. We'll check these guys. 2 Edwins. Shit. Oh, shit. I didn't actually check the new guys. The guys that I just finished scouting, I'll do that in a sec. When I get the new... And Steven Marquez. And I saw there was a right fielder that had 80 potential as well, and I'm going to check. Oh, there's 2 of them. We'll check this guy since it says he's closer. So we'll check the last of the guys. So it's Tyrone Thomas. Oh, bro's got late written all over him. He's an above average hitter. Definitely leveraging lefties. Obviously, he's a righty. His mentals aren't that great. His defense isn't as good as I'd like it to be, and he's fast. Just, Let's check those 2 catchers, too, that I completely forgot about. Ayala and Phillips. I like how he's got 65 overall, 60 potential, and he's, like, years off. Contact... He's a decent hitter. Defensively, he's pretty good. I'd like his reactions to be a little bit higher if he's a catcher. cannot move. His blocking stats are okay, so he's a good defensive catcher, a la Patrick Bailey, but like, no, obviously not as good as Patrick Bailey. So like late, especially because his overall has already surpassed his potential. Meanwhile, this guy just can't hit. This mentally he's bad. Block, yeah, he's definitely a defensive replacement. Yeah, it's not great. All right, so we've got guys now. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. So we're only 5 games under 5. We're not last in the division, which is pretty good, I would say. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, it's not quite that. Okay, so left. Okay, let's check. Who's the guy? Steve Ullman was the guy. 70-55 from DR. Nice beard. Nice contact numbers as well. Power, not exactly there. Smart in the box. Good vision. Discipline's not quite there, but defensively he's not that great, so this guy's probably a DH type, I would say. Middle of the road kind of guy. Edwin Tan, 80-55. Good contact, average power, decently smart in the box. His defense is all right. Speed, and he's a speedster. Probably go with early. Probably go with early. Also, before you leave, I'm not gonna be streaming for the next couple days. So like just so you know. Edwin Daniel 60-65. He's just at everything. And Steven Marquez is power hitter. He's a DH. He is a DH type. Absolutely a DH, this guy. Absolute 5'7" DH, bruh. All right, so I think I maybe have like 2 cycles left for this. There you go. I spent an hour on scouting. That's typically how I like to do it. All right, so should I continue checking the corners? I think I should probably pick and choose the guys that I think are like the guys that have like the 75. Realistically, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Anything that's less than 70 potential now, just so I can like narrow it down who I'm going to pick. Yeah, just so I can narrow down who I'm going to pick to scout. I think anyone less than 70 potential I'm probably not going to look at. So, I got 2 more left fielders that I can look at. Realistically, what I should have done was just, how do I not do this every time? Because, like, I know it works. To just pick a position of need, pick a position of most need, and then just, like, send the international scout for, like, a week. It'll come back with so many fucking players, and it'll sort you the entire time. Kendrick Salinas, and Andres Vesperas. So those the infield, the left fielders. We got 2 more center fielders as well who can do this. Carlos Moreno and Frank Manuel. All right, those are, what do we got, 15 days? Yeah, we got time. Jesus Christmas. Holy shit. Oh, God, yeah, we're... All right. Transactions, that's everybody else. All right, let's see what we got here. He's been called up to the Raw counts for an injured player, and that's all the movement that there's been. Kelenics hit 80, so he's past Seth Brown, so he should be in the fucking lineup now. Erie is at 73. It's another one of those pieces from that insane trade. He should definitely be in the thing, in the rotation. Blackburn was an all-star. What? Aroldis is being Aroldis, not doing well. One blown save, no saves. It's kind of annoying. I don't think he's the closer. I think they changed it so Joe Kelly is the closer. Yeah, they changed it back so Joe Kelly is the closer again, which is kind of annoying. Did I draft this guy? No, I didn't. I did not draft this guy. Lol. I'm trying to remember the guys that I've drafted. Let's check in on our boys. Alan Thompson still progressing. He's hitting 320 in AAA, so yeah, hitting 320 in AAA, the OPS of over 1. Yeah, get this fool the majors, dude. Yeah, you should probably get this guy to the majors. Julian Lewis not really progressing. I think I fucked him up by changing his position to third. Pazan. Volpe is also progressing, which is great. Defensively, he's great. Hitting 278 in AA right now. He should probably move up. Ray McCallum is also doing stuff. The fact that Ray McCallum is in AAA and Volpe is in AA is kind of insulting. Yeah, Kelenic should be starting in left field now. Pache is hurt still. Joe Adele is also now at 70 overall, so he really should come up to. He's hitting 328 in AA in AAA. Come the fuck on, man. Just call him the fuck up. Like, just call him up already. All right, 1, 2, so that should be around here. So I went past this, didn't I? I did. It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, saw that coming. 7 games under 5, but that's about where we thought we were going to be. Let's be real. Yes, okay. He's a starter. That explains a lot. Yeah, there's most of the guys I'm not really going to look at. All right, so Carlos Moreno. All right, then. Frank Manuel, 70-55. Above average contact hitter, power is not that great. Above average mentals in the box. Oh, that was the wrong guy. Shit. No, screw you, Gravity. Wrong guy. I put the wrong analysis for the wrong player. Carlos Moreno. Yeah, contact hitter, no power, very little power. Smart in the box. I like that. Decent defensively. I'd still call him late because it's 65-65, but like he's not bad, I would say. He's not bad. All right, let's check the last of the left fielders. Visperas, contact is good. Power is not quite there. Is pretty much everything else isn't quite there. He's a good contact hitter, but he's a switch too. That's always nice. I do like switch hitters, as does pretty much everyone. I'd probably go with a mid-round pick for him. Kendrick Salinas is 70-60. Okay, he's a hitter and a half. So, his fielding is 70. His reaction is also 70. His arm, he's got a fucking noodle arm though somehow. His vision and discipline's also not that good. It realistically is another DH type. In my eyes, it's another DH type. I should have enough for one more go-around. right? Yeah, and I have enough for one more One more cycle. I should have enough for one more cycle. Let's go. Let's put the actual. Yeah, those are the three. Those are the three guys that I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to scout them. Everyone else is like, blech. Yeah, I had no third or second baseman I could look at either. Whatever. We'll just chuck a scout on that guy. So, the last guy we're looking at here, 3 right fielders and a random starter. That I really do not anticipate being able to take because 80-70 is like a lot. Robinson Henry, Bruno Borbin, Jose Francisco, and Troy Sanchez. Okay, well, this is our last go around, so we'll check and see what we got. So like that should lead me to like here. 6. Okay. Yes. All right. That is it. I can't really do much more than that. Okay, let's check that starter first. Robinson Henry, 75-60. Stamina's good. His makeup's actually pretty good. His control, again, man, he's a flamethrower, but he can't fucking control it. Like, I'm sorry, that is easily my least favorite kind of pitcher. Flamethrower that just kind of goes all over the fucking place. That's my one issue with Camilo Doval. He's exactly that kind of pitcher. I hate watching flamethrowers who can't control it. Like, hate it. Okay, next let's check those right fielders. Jose Francisco is 75-55. He is a defensive replacement who is average at hitting. Mid-round, thank you. Sanchez, 70-55. Above average on contact. He's decent in the box. He's very balanced. He's fast. He's a switch hitter. I do like those. I'd probably see him going a middle round. And Bruno Borbin, 75-50. Can't hit. Not really good in the box, but can do pretty much everything else. Yes, to 75 potential. I have him as a late pick. I don't fucking care. Or realistically, I could just like pick a couple of like shot in the dark kind of players. I could pick a couple of shot in the dark players and see like what else we got here. I'll take a couple shot in the dark players. I'll take who are the lowest players that are here? I got 355s down there. Or I should just do these 4 right here. Just get them a little bit scouted and see. So why the fuck not? Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Actually, we'll put Mitchell Rivera on his. So it's these 3 guys. Martin Gill, yeah, you take him. And Eubanks can take him, and you can take Chambliss. There you go. We'll just take the 4 low. We'll just take the 4 lowest guys. I'm gonna just tentatively say they're all late. SP 1B LF and RP. Rod Chambliss, Martin Gill, Mitchell Rivera, And Dave McFarland. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead the 2 days. 1, 2. The draft is the next day. Yeah, I might as well just go with what's there. Which, oh, okay. Have I been missing out on something this whole time? Just randomly doing this to be like, fuck it, let's see what we got. 70-65 for Martin Gill. Yeah, Dave McFarland is a relief pitcher. His makeup is fine. He's a little home run prone. His control's actually halfway okay. 6'5". He's a big dude. So obviously, yeah, you can get quite a bit of heat behind that. If he could add like a changeup that goes down to like the low 80s or even in the high 70s, that'd be fucking awesome. But that's not how that works. Mitchell Rivera, just kind of average at everything. And Rod Chambliss, 55-55. His makeup's not good. His control's not good. Just what I had. All right, well, there you go. Actually, do I maybe want to check one more time? Let's check one more time. 70, yeah, I think I'm gonna, 65-65. Closer. Oh, there you go. His fucking home runs over 9 went way up. I think I'm gonna change am I gonna change my analysis? Do I still think this guy's a late round pick? I can easily see this guy going in either the 4th round or the 1st round. I can actually, you know what? I think it's more plausible this guy goes in the 1st round because the AI in this game when it comes to drafting is just that dumb. Martin Gill, yeah, his stats have kind of tapered off a little bit, but I could also still see him going early. Dave McFarland's stats are still kind of bad. I think I'm going to change it from mid to late, though. I'm going to change it from mid to late because he's not that good. All right, well... okay. Draft time. All right. The most terrifying part of this whole fucking process. All right. The pens are out. And the draft board's complete. All right. So where do I have? I have the 3rd overall pick. So it was between Chester Gund and Elmo Mack. All right, I have choice of both. See, the thing is Elmo Mack, though, I don't really need him. I don't really need Elmo Mack because I have Jared Kelenic. That's the problem. I think I'm going to go with Chester Gund. I have Jared Kelenic for left field already. I don't necessarily need Elmo Mack as much as I would love to have a dude named Elmo on my team. I don't really need him that much. So, all right, Chester Gund. There goes Elmo Mack, and he's in the division. No comp pick. Oh my God, I don't have a 2nd round pick either. Holy shit. Wow. So who's left is my question. Quite a few of my players, actually. I could have gotten Jorge Salazar and picked Elmo Mack if I wanted to, but, like, no. Here, let's sort here. So it's basically Edwin Tan. Yeah, it's Edwin Tan. It's kind of the pick here. Yep, Edwin Tan. Welcome to Oakland. Here's my 3rd. All right, now it's basically Jorge. Yeah, I'll probably pick Jorge Salazar anyway. Where is he? CP. There he is. Oakland. Welcome. And back third. What do we got? So yeah, definitely a left. Yeah, we're at that point now where everything's pretty bad. I think I'll just pick the youngest out of everybody. Let's pick Reggie Kaiser. Reggie Kaiser. Yeah, I know. It's not exactly going to be the best draft I've ever had. Definitely, that's for sure. Yeah, the draft that I had is not exactly the best I've ever had in my life. I've had significantly better. Let's do Barrett West. Round 6, last pick. Anybody? No? All right. Now you guys, we just take a swing now. Well, it's not exactly. Louis Sixto was like recommended to me. Sixto, yeah, Louis Sixto was in my what's it called? It was in my list of pitchers to scout, but I didn't because I wasn't exactly looking at pitchers. All right, Sixto, I'll do that. I did have 6 picks still. All right, well, yeah, not exactly the best draft I could have ever had, but all right. All right, I'm on signed draft picks. I didn't see anything. Okay. Now we go through that thing. Now we do that thing where we go through and we check and see where everyone on my roster, everyone on my draft board went. So I can keep track of who has who on my, so I can keep track of who has who in my thing so I can use it later for trades. Just in case you've ever wondered why I've kept track of these drafts in this notebook. I do it so I can keep track of so I did it so I can keep track of player potential for trades in the future, for potential trades in the future. Elmo Mack 96. Oh, I wrote my initials by Elmo Mack. It's not who I took. I went for Chester Gund. I went for the closer. The closer that's supposed to be like amazing. Here, I'll mark those as the guy, the blue chippers that I looked at, just so I'm not just so I don't look and go like, oh my god, I scouted a 96 overall guy and just let him go to someone in the division, just so I don't do that. Jose Francisco, 81. That's not bad actually. Was Saucedo one of the guys No, it was not one of the catchers I looked at. Edmund Briggs was one of the guys I looked at. Yeah, I knew it was going to be good. To the ATL with him. 88 potential. That's pretty good. Tyrone Thomas was another guy I looked at. I knew he was going to be late as well. 60, 75, 60? 60. Yep. And the Marlins usually have a lot better drafts than this. Like a lot better drafts than this. Holy crap. Chris Franco, I think I looked at. Yeah, there he is. Miami took Chris Franco at 71 potential. Did I look at Clinton Wolf? I don't. Then again, I probably remember a name like Clinton Wolf, so probably not. Actually, where is he from? Venezuela. So, it's possible he could have been on my radar at the very end, but I don't think I looked at him. All right. Bruno Borbin, 85 overall to the Mets, which is Adam down as a late round pick. Lol, 85 potential says no. Henry Salas, isn't that the kid that's with no, that's Ethan Salas, never mind. Ethan Salas is the catcher, the super young catcher with the Padres right now. So yeah, no, that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Jason Gill, I didn't look at any of these guys. I might have looked at no, I didn't. Robinson Henry, I looked at. Yeah, I looked at him. Washington, 82. Wayland Ponson, 90. Wow. Billy Reese, did I look at him? I don't think I did. I didn't look at a lot of starters, if really any. Not really. They drafted a whole new rotation, dude. Holy crap. They drafted 5 starters. Manuel Nivar. Carlos Moreno, I looked at. CHC. 67. Drew Weber, I don't think. No, it's Texas. That's the Central. I didn't look at the Central. Chris Castillo, I might have looked at, but I don't think I did. I didn't really look at a lot of right fielders, to be honest. If there's one of the corners I looked more at left than I looked at right. Tommy Reese, 88 potential. I looked at him. Did I look at George Long? He's a left fielder. I might have. I did, actually. He's down here. 75? Yeah. 75. And that's it for them. Ramon Castro, I know for a fucking fact I looked at. Yeah. Milwaukee got 85. Shit, man. Mitchell Rivera, I also looked at. I would remember Mitchell with one fucking L. I did. Milwaukee, 73. And that's about it. Unless, no, none of the guys were first baseman. The Pirates took that guy. Pittsburgh took this possibly 69 nice overall guy. They also took Derek Gonzalez off my draft board for me. Derek Gonzalez right here. Pittsburgh took 2 guys that I thought were going to be late and turned out to be late, which is kind of hilarious to me. Oh, no, they took Alan Thompson. Oh, God, the other Alan Thompson was also going to be fucking good. Oh, man. That would have been amazing if I got both Alan Thompsons and they were both amazing. God damn it. They also took Lonnie Phillips, who's not that good. 65. Robert Jackson, I think I also might have looked at. Yeah, he's right there. 63. Woot, we love career minor leaguers. All right, West. Edgar Campillo, I looked at. I know that. I was very intrigued by him. He was the first right fielder I looked at. Had him as an early round pick. He went first. He went in the first round. Too bad I sold Arizona a false bag of goods. 76 overall, 76 potential. At least they got Ryan Lane from my list too, though. Arizona, Ryan Lane, 81. Also not bad. Thomas Kelly, I also looked at. Man, fucking get your own shit, bro. Dave McFarland. Oh my God, they took him fucking in the first round. This is why the Rockies will forever be unserious. Dave McFarland, a guy who I had classified as a late pick, goes in the first round, and he had 62 overall potential. Rod Chambliss, as well as another guy I looked at on that last bit, said he was a late pick. Turned out 67 potential. It's almost like I kind of know what I'm doing. Kinda. I say as I said, Bruno Borbin was a fucking 80, was a mid-round pick, and well, he was a mid-round pick technically, but he was like a. I said I see him going in the mid-rounds. It's okay. So the way I do this, really, sorry, I'm rambling, is I write down the name, the position, and what round I think I can get them in, or what round I think they'll go in. Not typically as like a holy shit, I need to draft this guy like ASAP kind of thing. Two good prospects for the Dodgers. I don't exactly like that. Frank Samuel, did I look at him? I feel like I know that name. He's a starting pitcher. So no, I probably didn't. No. Raul Flores. Ooh, that's another miss. Raul Flores, SDP 87. Frank Manuel is the guy I was thinking of. San Diego Padres 77. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. John Madlock. At least the Giants got one of the better ones from me. At least the Giants got one of the better ones from my book. 88 potential. It's pretty good. I'm glad I gave him to you. Oh my god, now I know why I didn't fucking take him. Jesus Christ, he's raw. Raw, I tell you. Look at that, 88 potential. He's at 50 overall right now. Jesus Christ, he's not going to be ready for a couple years. He's not going to be ready for a long time. Russell Bird was the guy who went first overall. Russell Bird. I did not look at him. I did look at Andres Vesperis, though. Baltimore, 77 potential. Howard Singleton I also looked at. I just need to remember where he was. There he is. I had him classed as a late round pick. Got 72 overall out of it. No. I don't think I looked at any of these guys. None of those, like, closers that I looked at I've seen yet, so. Sammy Frank, Jose Torres, Kevin Peters, David Rarick, John Martin, Donnie Harder. Nobody's picked Donnie Harder yet. The fuck? Angelo Vaccaro I haven't seen yet. A couple of other. Steven Marquez has probably been picked, and I just probably missed him. Edwin Daniels I looked at. He got picked by the Yanks. 72 potential. John Martin, there's one of the closers that I literally just mentioned. New York Yankees, and they also took Angelo Vaccaro. Vaccaro 68 potential. Edwin Daniel, John Martin is 70 potential. Next, they usually take somebody from me. Surprisingly didn't this time. Surprisingly didn't actually. Got some pretty good players, but like they didn't take any of the guys that I was particularly looking at, so it's pretty good for me, I guess. Toronto also didn't take anyone from me. They went infield, I went outfield, so yeah. I thought Keenan Leon was on my list. He was definitely on my list. I just didn't have time to get to him. I don't think picked anybody that I could have picked. I think all the right fielders that I looked at are gone now. Oh no, Troy Sanchez is still on the board somewhere. Oh, there he is. Lamau. There he is. Didn't really. That's not a great draft at all. I don't think they picked anyone for me either. Steven Marquez got picked. Kansas City Royals 62. 62? No. Steven Marquez 71. They picked Michael Ayala as well as the other catcher that I had on my board. 62. So not exactly the best. I might have to go back through and look for these closers as well. Cy Wallace was the other catcher I was looking at. Of course, he went to the fucking Minnesota Twins, who seem to always have, like, amazing drafts. Or at least, like, one amazing player in there. Everyone else, though? Eric Ellis, I don't think I looked at. Where is he from? Illinois. I don't think I looked the Central for outfield. I think I said all the right fielders that I want. All the right fielders that I had on my board are gone now. It's just all closers now. Oh shit! I just realized we're like really close to. We're close to our draft now. Kendrick Salinas also taken. Houston, 77 potential for him. There are a couple guys that I didn't see. I'm gonna. And the Angels took 0 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through. I'm going to look for closers. I'll look for specifically closing pitchers, and I'll see if any of the guys I was looking at got taken. No closer. John Martin already looked at. Closers. No closer for the O's. No closer for the Giants. No closer for the Padres either. None for the Dodgers either. Not for the Rockies. Not for the Diamondbacks. Not for the Cards. Not for the Pirates. Not for the Brewers. Not for the Reds. Also not for the Cubs. Not for the Nats. Not for the Phillies. Man, nobody drafted closers this year. Shit. Nope, no closers there. Nope, so nobody drafted a closer. So I guess that fucking means that we got to do the thing where we look at our draft now. I'm scared. This draft, it didn't feel as good as the other two. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It didn't feel as good as the other two. So I'm scared to look. All right. I feel like it's not nearly as bad as I think it's gonna be, but I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean, okay, I got 3 good players. I got 3 pretty good players. The guy that I took a gamble on at the end there wasn't exactly the best. Edwin Tan at 87 is good. Jorge Salazar at 86 was also good. Chester Gund at 94 is also good. Yes, Elmo Mack was technically better, but I feel like Chester Gund was somebody that I needed a little bit more, and I needed him a little more. I needed him a little bit more urgently. Reggie Kaiser 67. I just kind of need depth pieces down there. Same with Barrett West 72, and Luis Sixto is another minor league guy. So, unfortunately, that means Sammy Frank, Jose Torres, Kevin Peters, David Rarick, and Donnie Harder did not get taken. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do this, obviously. Yep. What is Chester Gund at already? He's at 71 already. Dude could be our fucking closer next year already. He probably won't be, but he could be. All right, so the draft picks are good. All right, so everyone in our division is 39 and 24, and then there's us and the Rangers. That's kind of amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Weisenberger needs to have a shit. He needs to have a shit. You know that? Okay. How does that keep happening? JT Ginn didn't have a good month. Idomaro Vargas hit 375 in Double-A. That's pretty good. Alan Thompson continuing to rake in Triple-A. Love to see it. 364. Andy James did 238 over 11, punching out 4 in May in AA, which is not bad. Austin Warren, closer in AAA, did great. .84, punching out 7 in 10. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Where is my boy over here? Alan Thompson, 73 at 19. Bro is cleaning the fuck up in AAA. Love to see that. He could very well, considering, unless Muncie Light over here continues to perform, Alan Thompson could very well see the Major League field this year. Tony Kemp is hurt, and he's hurt long term. Here, I kind of want to go check everything else. Roster, hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, Chapman's not really good. He's old. He's probably gonna retire at the end of this. Langlers is growing. Langlers hitting 319, by the way. Wow. Yeah, wow, indeed. Muncie's only got 11 home runs this far in. I don't really like that. That's why I made the contract front-loaded, to be honest. Alan Thompson, 73 at 19. Ugh, yeah. Jeremy Ayerman is still doing fine. Nolan Jones being Nolan Jones. Julian Lewis finally went up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he's not great, but he's not bad either. Volpe continuing to progress very well, actually. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at Anthony Volpe go. Hitting 275 in AA. Kellenic in a little bit of a slow stretch right now, but he's doing well. I assume he's taking over the starting spot. Laureano at 82, still doing his thing. Joe Adell really should fucking be up in the majors by now. He's hitting fucking 320. OPS at 899. Come on, dude. Fucking call him up already. Jesus Christ. Realistically, he should be coming up relatively soon. Should be, keyword. All right, well, there's not really a lot more I can do. I guess aside from really like just kind of keep track of how things are going. Let's get to this day off here. Yeah, that's never great. 30 and 43. Yeah, we're not exactly great. Transactions completed. That's everyone else. The IL. Jesus Christ. We are... Oh, my God. Jesus fucking Christ. We are shot to pieces. Manuel De La Cruz called up to AA. Jeremy Gelman is called up to AA for injuries. Same with Richard Rodriguez, AAA. And Colin Palouse called up to the A's. Fuck, what position does he play? The hell? Yeah, I mean, Gunnar Hoglund is not doing good. Neither is Erie, really. 74 strikeouts, though. That's not bad at all. I mean, well, it's not great. Let's be real. So yeah, it's definitely not great. No. Let's go to the next one of these days off. The end of the AA Central first half. No, don't stop simming. I like to just kind of keep... Mario Ayala sent back to AA. Buddy Reed sent down to single A because whatever the fuck. Oh, my God. So many injuries. Yeah. Nolan Jones is going to be hurt for a while. So that's Julian, what's his dick's name? Chance to step up. Oh, that explains a lot. Velcro stuck to my sock. Yeah, we are not great. We're hurt like crazy. Let's get to the end of the next road trip. Javi Baez going to the Javi Baez going to the Angels. Yeah, we went 0-6 on that road trip. I'm not exactly surprised. A little disappointed, but not shocked. What a surprise. Another guy goes down. Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter. Roster. Lantigua, the guy sent down. Logan AAA did not have a good month. Pache fucking hit 382 in AAA. Wow. Joel Cortez had a great month in AA. 0 earned runs, punched out 11 in 8 innings. That's pretty good. Genther did really well in AAA. Billy McKinney has been sent down to AAA. That means Joe Adell is up. Joe Adell is finally in the fucking majors. Ray McCallum is in AA now because he sucks. Anthony Volpe's in AAA now, which is pretty good. Jorge Juan's down in AAA. Garrett McKinney into AAA. Erie Perez has been sent down to AAA. Ryan Cusick's been called up. Manuel De La Cruz is back down to AA, back down to Class A. Lee Bake is also down to Class A. And Brett Harris is down because people are recovering. So that means Joe Adell is fucking finally up, bitch. He's not doing very well, but he's doing stuff. Yeah, he's not doing very well at all. So yeah, seems about right, to be totally honest. Pache is doing his bits. Kelenic still doing all right, to be totally honest. Passan's still doing stuff. Volpe is growing very nicely this year. Very nicely. What do I have him training on? I remember I said it. Nolan Jones is hurt. Julian Lewis is the guy's name. Yeah, I know. Brett Harris is definitely starting there. Second base. Let's see. Alan Thompson is definitely he's hitting 331 in AAA. Yeah, this motherfucker is gunning for the starting second baseman spot. We can absolutely, I wouldn't say bank on it, but you probably wouldn't be too far-fetched to say we're going to see this guy in the majors by the end of the year. Wouldn't be too far-fetched, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad to me. Langeliers is doing his thing. Aroldis is still being Aroldis. Yeah, I mean, we're doing well. I mean, I say we're doing okay, but we're really not. I think I could just realistically go to the All-Star game at this point. Jesus Christ, we're at home, dude. Edmund for Stroman, straight up. That's stupid. No, don't stop simming. Don't stop simming. I said don't fucking stop simming. National League wins again, for fuck's sake. Yep, seems about right. Harris goes down to AA because he's bad. Airman goes up to goes down to AAA. Kolarek has been designated for assignment. Lantigua is going down to going up to AA. Soderstrom is down in AAA. There's a whole bunch of guys that a whole bunch of guys that really that we don't really care too much about. The IL fucking again, Jesus Christ. At least Tony Kemp's off the IL now. Yeah, at least Tony Kemp's off the IL now. So, I mean, well, Tony Kemp probably found that the fucking young plunky upstart is coming for his job, and he's like, oh, hell fucking no. I ain't doing that shit. Alan Thompson, though. He's raking down there in AAA. Yeah, the only problem is that there's not really a lot we can do. Giovanni Gallegos is going to Detroit for Willie Castro, just straight up. Wow. And extensions. Oh, God. Kelenic is fucking... Oh, God. Well, Key Brian Hayes is on the block. Not like that really matters to us because we're not making moves this offseason, really. Like, we're not really making moves here. Like, let's be real for a second. We're not going to be good. Like, we're not really going to be that good. Hideki Kobayashi's actually almost surpassed Aroldis. Yeah, Aroldis has fucking fallen off a goddamn cliff. Seems about right, considering he is 36. That's typically about how that goes. All right, let's just go to the next thing. Tyler O'Neill is going to Arizona. Had a brain fart for a sec. Brian Reynolds is going to Chicago. Shit. Oh, Richard Rodriguez got claimed off waivers. No deadline. Cedric Mullins is going to the Dodgers. I don't like that. Alex Verdugo's going to the Phillies for all that. Okay, cool. Oh my God. No! He was doing so well. He was gonna fucking make the no. He was gonna make it, dude. 325 OPS at 895. He was gonna make it. He was gonna fucking make the show this year. You suck. God damn it. Ugh. He was gonna make the show this year, dude. He was doing so good. Joey Estes sucks. Zach Logue sucks. Carlos Irizarry did pretty well for himself. You can't just show me he did this in July. 351, 77 at bats, 16 RBIs. Dude, you can't just show me that after he got hurt. Gelman doing well in Double-A. Austin Warren doing okay in Triple-A. Angel Antigua is going up to Double-A. Brett Harris sent to Triple-A to replace an injured player. Lantigua is sent down to Class A. Dela Cruz going up to Double-A. Kobayashi's going up to Double-A. He really should be in the majors by now. Jaled Palmer, Triple-A. Joel Cortez has been called up from the Aviators. Billy McKinney's been DFA'd. Richard Rodriguez was DFA'd. We saw that. Gabriel Maciel has been sent down to AAA. Christian Pache has been called back up to AAA. Colin Palouse is back out in AAA. Gunther is up here. Gunnar Hoglund was sent down to AAA. And JT Ginn has been called up. Oh, boy. I say fuck the injury bug, by the way. Blackburn is doing okay. Yeah, how the hell is Kobayashi not up here yet? He's getting some saves in Double-A first. ERA 10. Lol. Bro has, oh my god, he's terrible. Jesus Christ. Aroldis is actually garbage. Langlier's is up in the 80s now. Yeah, we still desperately need a reserve second baseman. Secondary Max Muncy has passed Tony Kemp. Wow. He's beat potential. I didn't realize that. But Alan Thompson, though. Airman is still our starter at third. Actually, it's probably Noyce. Nolan Jones still hurt. Volpe is still progressing very nicely. So is Passan. That's the problem. Passan is also really progressing well. Volpe, though. Yeah. I think I have him in live batting sessions, which is Vision and Discipline. Which was his Kellenic still holding it down. Laureano's declining, actually. Laureano's going way down. His contact is falling like crazy. Hitting 236 this year is not great. Joe Adell, Billy McKinney's still on waivers, I think is what that is. Yeah, Joe Adell has got that right field spot on lock now. I mean, technically it's Christian Pache, but I really fucking want it to be Joe Adell. Is he still DHing? Is he still fucking DHing? He's still fucking DHing. I want him in the field, you jack dick. Oh, my God. Okay, Seth Brown, 81, 60, 70, 85. Actually, yeah, now I kind of understand why Seth Brown is in the field. Seth Brown is just better than Kelenic in the field. Okay, I don't like how Tony Kemp is not being, like... We're not taking advantage of... I don't like the AI and how it sets shit in this game. Honestly, that should probably be my wake-up call to just, like, make it so it doesn't automatically set lineups for me anymore. Probably. Probably is what should be. Sorry, let me just do this really quick. It's starting to bother me that there's so many of these. How would I change that so it doesn't do I don't remember how I would change it so the lineups aren't set for me anymore. It's like it's starting to get a little bit annoying. I don't remember how to do it. Settings, gameplay, probably. No. Mode specific, probably. Yeah. Roster moves, auto. Yeah. Lineups. No. Lineups I'm doing myself now because I'm sick of seeing the lineups not being the way I want them. Okay. So I gotta give my people fucking chances, bruh. Okay. Let's set these bitches. Typically you want a quick guy up front at the start. Yeah, I'll take Poisson there. I'll take Poisson at short. Yeah, switch hitting short. I'll take that. Tony Kemp versus righties. Yes, I will take. Muncy versus righties. I will also take. How is his contact versus righties? It's not great. I don't understand why Laureano's in center against righties. How's Pache against righties? Pache against righties is not any better. I don't really have any... yeah, I mean, Kelenic against righties, yeah, you probably keep him at DH. His contact power versus righties. Seth Brown I'll also probably keep in there. Austin Allen as well, righties. Probably leverage that a little bit. He's not much better against... He's actually better against righties as a righty. That's interesting. Pache. How is Joe Adele against righties? He's not that great against righties. Honestly, this is probably fine. Yeah, I don't have to worry about the no DH lineups because I have universal DH on. Yeah, I have universal DH on, so it doesn't matter. Poisson as DH against lefties, though. I don't like that. Laureano versus lefties. Yeah, he could stay in at center. Yeah, so can he. Tony Kemp against lefties is not good. Somehow Muncy's not much better. Yeah, he's not really much better. That's contact against. Yeah, we're against lefties. 54-52 against 51-51. I guess he's technically better, but not really. He's technically better against lefties, but not really. I mean, Muncy's one of those rare breeds where he's actually good against both, so it doesn't really matter. Laureano's got good contact and power against lefties, so, I mean, yeah, I kind of got to keep him in. Power against lefties is good. Contact, not so much for Kelenic. I'll probably keep him in there. And Drelton Simmons, contact, power, lefties, pretty good. Noyce is 58-55. Who's my other third baseman? I think would it be? No, Muncy's not another third baseman. No, actually, Muncy would be a third baseman. I could have Seth Brown play. No, Seth Brown cannot hit lefties to save his dick. Andrelton can play third. I could have how's Logan Davidson against lefties though? Actually, fine. Although I will say, Pache, how's he against lefties? He's all right against lefties. Is he any better than he whomst is in? Is Kellen? No, he's not better than Kellenic against lefties. Kellenic's got power. So does Adele though. Adele's got power against lefties, and I think so. Is what 60-51 and 51-69. I feel like I gotta go with Joe Adele there. Unless Pache can also play center and left, but he's not any better against lefties than Kellenic and Laureano. Noyce, and I feel like I actually would like to have Joe Adele in that 9th slot. Tony Kemp against lefties. No, I think I'm gonna leverage Muncy in that situation. He's not much better, but he's not much worse either. Everything else though, I think is fine. You probably wouldn't have your DH hitting first, huh? But like I'll probably have Joe Adele hit first. Because 94 speed, didn't even see that. I have both Muncies in the lineup. I'll probably put Max at. I'll probably put the better Max at 4. Laureano at maybe who's best contact against lefties? It's Laureano, so I'll put Laureano at 3rd. I'll put Laureano at 2nd. I'll probably put Noyce there just so I can like kind of separate them a little bit. This is about right, I would say. Yeah, it seems about right. I'd actually probably put Muncy in the 9 hole. And we'll do that. Honestly, yeah, I think this is probably fine. I think this is fine. It should be fine. It probably won't be fine. Let's check the right. Let's check the right-handed ones. Honestly, I'll probably keep this the way it is. Pache, not great against righties at all, actually. Seth Brown is good. Has a majority of his good stats against righties. I really would rather not have Pache against righties, but like if I gotta play him somehow, that is typically how I do it. I could also play Tony Kemp there. Have Muncy in it second. No, he's terrible against righties. I could have Logan Davidson in again. No, he's not good against righties either. Yeah, see, Andrelton is just good enough. Actually, Poussin is Andrelton against righty. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Works for me. Rotation though. Cole Irvin first. That's certainly a call. Okay, fucking. Oh yeah, no. Paul Blackburn will stay at closer because he's the only one who's like worth a shit. He's the only one who's worth a shit there. Aroldis and Joe Kelly were both terrible when given reps. You know what? I think I'll probably just keep that the way it is because it seems to. Oh my. Oh, you are terrible. Jesus Christ. Oh God, you suck. I mean, but there's not really. I don't really have a lot of options to do that. All right, let's see what we got. Well, we just dropped the series to the Royals, who are worse, who were about as bad as we were. So that's never a great sign. Lantigo was sent down, and so was those are other guys. So, well, Seattle's a shitload better than we are. Yep, I think I just fucking made it worse. I think I made it worse. Yep. Brennan, Cody Roberts has been DFA'd. Lantigua's been sent down. Weisenberger is sent down. Genther is sent down. Lantigua is sent up. Weisenberger is called up. Colin Palouse has been DFA'd. Cool. This is still just pain right here. Alan Thompson was going to be my guy. Such a great contact hitter. Would have filled in at that second base spot amazingly. Yeah, I think I actually made it worse. Colin Palouse has been claimed. I think I made it worse. But, like, I want my guys getting shots, though. That's the problem. I want Joe Adele to be, like, having those chances to play. Everyone is just, like, falling off at the same exact time. Muncy at second. Tony Kemp is just, bleh. Honestly, I might as well just go back to I might as well just go all the way to the September call-ups and just call it a day. The Rockhounds don't have 4 valid lineups. Just fix them. Auto-fix those. Aviators don't have pitching rotation. Just fix it. I'm here for the big league club only, and that's it. Yep. We're still bad. I still think we did better. Oh, my God. Why? Oh, my God. Erie tore his fucking shoulder. Fuck this season, dude. I think Erie's done. Erie is done. Everyone on this list is fucking done except for Israel Pineda. Everyone's finished. Transactions. Cool. Well, we're not going to see fucking... We're not going to see fucking what's his dick in the majors this year. We're not going to fucking see Alan Thompson in the majors this year. Like, God, I wish he could have. It would have been so great. Well, yeah, you can do that automatically. Well, all I got to do is pray that we don't finish in last again, which is probably just straight up not going to happen. I'm here for the fucking... Who got hurt? Who got hurt? Jack Flaherty got hurt, of course. Well, he's back, but, like, still. How Kobayashi is not in the fucking majors is kind of beyond me. Langoliers is still doing his thing. So is Max Muncy over there. We still really don't have a third baseman. Poisson is doing his thing at short. Volpe is kind of cooling off a little bit. Do I have Andrelton next year? I don't, and I'm probably not going to bring him back. Logan Davidson is a switch hitter. Yeah, I'm probably not going to... Actually, hold on. Do I have him next year? I don't, but he's under renewal, so I kind of have to. Yeah, it's... I think I accidentally made the lineup worse. I think I made it worse. I feel like I made it worse. And of course, fucking tore his MCL. Great. All right, well, let's get to the fucking end of the season. The Aviators don't have 4 valid lineups. Cool. Sean Genther has been claimed off waivers. Cool. Oh, look at this. Look at this fucking random win streak we're going on now. No. Well, look at 64 and 98. We're not good. Still not good, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I don't care. Jack Flaherty led the league in whip. That's cool. Fucking Tony Kemp hurt himself again. Soderstrom has been... When the fuck did we get him? Kirby Snead and Sean Genther. Yeah, he's been claimed off waivers. Yeah, I know. Well... Both Los Angeles teams had the best records in their subsequent in their subsequent what's it called? In their subsequent leagues. Let's see what they got here. Dodgers, Braves. Oh my God, the Angels got reverse swept. Houston, Tampa, and Atlanta, Los Angeles are the championship series, and the World Series is Houston and the fucking Dodgers, which means that the ducking Fodgers are going to win. Yep, because of course they do. They always do. 4-game sweep. Thanks. Oh, hey, Justice Sheffield. I saw that name. Oh, Julian Lewis has been sent down to single A. Yeah, I think I ruined Julian Lewis by changing his position to third base. Unless I'm completely missing something here, which I don't think I am. I really don't have a third baseman. Holy crap. All right, well, to the offseason we go. Retired players, seriously? Fucking nobody? Trying to tell me that Aroldis didn't retire because he sucks? They had a guy named Kramer retire. His name's Kramer. Chris Archer, the Chris Archer. Yes, the Chris Archer. Sky Bolt. Miggy. Age. Brandon. Todd Frazier. Luis Garcia. Yuli. Gurriel. Ian Kennedy. Derek Law. Wade Miley. Mitch Moreland. David Phelps. Josh Reddick. Former A, Josh Reddick. He was an alright A, actually. Sogard, Stammen. Sogard was the guy that wore glasses, right? Yeah. Sogard was good. I feel like I had Sogard in one of my fucking... I had Sogard in my Orioles save, that's why. Josh Tomlin, David VR. Bro sucks, lol. Nick Vincent, former Giant, let it be said. No, apparently not. It might have been on the total one here. Steven Vogt, former A, a great A, current manager of the Cleveland Guardians, and Ryan Zimmerman, lifetime Nat. Good for him. All right, that's enough of that. Scherzer's in, Pujols is in, and Miguel Cabrera is in. There you go. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh God, I need an entirely new fucking farm system. Jesus Christ. As a farm director? You know what? I might, just cause. Aaron Boone as a fucking first base coach. Where's Andrew Bailey? I want Andrew Bailey. Where's Andrew Bailey? I want Andrew Bailey. I'm probably gonna just like, yeah, we're gonna go with that guy. I've done absolutely nothing to warrant doing this. First base coaches. I kind of want to get Aaron Boone just cause, but I like having guys that are just like positive all around, which typically is not something you see. Okay, I'll have to go with somebody like Cora. No, actually, maybe I will. Maybe I will with Alex Cora, just to make sure I get him. No, 6.1. That's kind of annoying. Third base coach doesn't really matter. Go with this guy. I already have a third base coach. You know what? I'm gonna make him my farm director. I'm gonna make Dave Roberts my farm director, but I'm gonna pay him relatively handsomely to do so. What was the other one that I needed? I needed a hitting coach. Oh God, I need a fucking hitting coach. Part of me is kind of like I want to. Terry Bradshaw, different guy. Guy's name is Ichiro, by the way. Sean Stanley. Yeah, I'll go with this guy. There. And pitching coach. Oh, Mason Porter. I already looked at. All right. Well, I have offers out for everything. Let me just make sure I get the teams that I want. I got Dave Roberts, by the way. Was the guy I was looking at here? I don't even remember. Oh my God! Please hire Aaron Boone as a first base coach. I don't think I got the guy I wanted. Let's go with this guy. Okay, I got him. Oh no, I did get Alex Cora. Never mind. I was wrong. All right, so I take it we didn't tender. Oh no, we offered for Crick and we offered for Kelly. We did not offer for Simmons, and we definitely didn't because Aroldis opted out. So, and honestly, that's not what's it called? That's not exactly the most. Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably auto do that. Yeah. Arb. Tender contracts for guys. I'm not gonna look at it yet. So we definitely need a third baseman, a second baseman, and we need a fucking closer. We need a closer desperately. We desperately need a closer. Our relief pitch situation is also really not good. He's also really not good. Chester Gund, my guy. My guy. Realistically, he could be our fucking closer now. Langoliers. Yeah, second base is definitely like a weak area, but like Alan Thompson should be getting called up very, very soon. So it doesn't really make sense to. Third base is definitely a position that I need a little bit of help in. Short as well could help, but Volpe is Volpe, so Logan Davidson is still under renewal. And Volpe is also still under renewal. Kellenic as well. I mean, there's not really one area that I'm like, we desperately need help here. It was like, there's guys on the way, but it's like, I got two guys named Max Muncy who are the best at their position displays. Third is really the only position that I can think of off the top of my head where I'm like, okay, we desperately need help there. All right, so Soto is a free agent. So is Bueller. I'm not going to go. I know. There are certain people out there who know the story with Walker Bueller and why it would be hilarious. But I'm not going to do it because I don't really need another 90-something overall starting pitcher. I already have Flaherty. So I don't really need that. Woodruff, though. I mean, again, only guys who's the best third baseman available? Moncada, J.D. Davis, Eugenio? No. Well, actually, Eugenio and these guys would technically be under my threshold. everyone from Arroyo, Davis, and Yohan Moncada would be the guys that I would be my big fish, and are like would be my big fish, and that would be it. Okay, Eugenio is Venezuela. Urshela was Colombia. Really? Did not know that. I mean, yes, obviously, but I don't necessarily need a shortstop, and he's not any better than the guy I already have. So, left field is not a place I need help. So if I were gonna go third, I'd actually probably go with one of Eugenio or Gio. Righty, they're both righties, so it doesn't really matter. Jonathan VR is a switch, so he'd play every day. Josh Donaldson, former A, started his career here. He's 39, so it would absolutely not be. I don't know. It says third, second, and closers really are like huge problem area. Relief as well is another thing that I could like really go with. Hey, Trevor May. He was an A before he retired earlier this year. I think, was Trinan also an A? He was. Trinan was an A for a little while. I'm debating on just like not going after a big fish and just kind of splurging on some of the relief options that we have here. Like a Gesellman, a Trevor May, basically assembling the Mets bullpen. Just realized that. Because like the names that immediately jumped out at me were Seth Lugo, Robert Gesellman, and Trevor May, and they all played for the Mets in like 2021, I think. They all played for the Mets at one point. I only know because of Tree's video. Tyler Matzik also wouldn't be a terrible option. Also, I could just go for Loisiga here. 91 overall, it's a little overkill, not gonna lie. Smith is a relief pitcher, he's not a closer. Hendricks as well, like it's another A I could bring back, but like I literally just drafted a closer. Yeah, I literally just drafted a closer. He wasn't exactly the best A. He had two really good years here though. Yeah, but he had his best with the Sox though. Gallegos dropped after getting traded. Honestly, I'd rather just have the guy that I have now just get reps. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go after a big fish this year. I'm not gonna go after a big fish until I try with the smaller moves, with the smaller decent moves. Hold on. Where is Lugo from? Louisiana. Chicago's technically closer. Gesellman is from California, so that helps. Let's go with Lugo. I mean, obviously, yeah, he does want a contender, as I kind of expected. Nah, we'll do two. It's fine. Yeah, Penn there. Gesellman is California, so 5 years, though, is a little bit, like, not sure. Let's do 2 for 12 for Gesellman. Let's do Trevor May as well. Trevor May is also... He has no preference to proximity to home, so not exactly the most interested, I see. So we'll do the... Oh, no. Never mind. Trevor May is not exactly the most interested in signing here. Let's go with Austin Adams, Florida. Born in Puerto Rico, this guy. Kendall Graveman, perhaps. Well, we'll see if... No, I wouldn't say I want that. How old is he? 34? Yeah, no. Jimenez, 30. Austin Adams, 33. Yeah, I understand why everyone's going for... Mays, 35. Yeah, probably Matzik, 34. Also from here. See if I can. I can't really leverage. How much? Actually, how much are the Braves offering him? 5.7 for 2. Honestly, probably go with. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. That's 82. Anything under 83 is like not what I want. Anything under 83, I can offer for myself. And I think if I could be the first guy on Gio Urshela. 33. Eugenio is also 33. He's a power. He's a power guy, and Urshela is a lot more. Urshela is a lot more balanced. Eugenio seems to already be going down, and Urshela is still kind of going up a little bit. I think I'm gonna go with Urshela. He hit 30 home runs last year. Jesus. I think we can do that, maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll have to just keep our eyes open. Also, Paul Goldschmidt is 81 overall. I could go for him if I wanted to, but like, oh god, he's 37 and declining fast. There's not really a lot left that I want on this list, so we'll go slowly. Bueller went to the Rays immediately. Pete Alonso went to the Angels. Let's just check. Who did we get? Anybody? We got Urshela, we got Matzik, we got Lugo. So that's already like some pretty big bolster to the bullpen. I'm just gonna keep checking. Gesellman, we're still waiting on. Here, let's offered Gesellman. Crick is one of the guys that we were already kind of waiting on. He was a non-tender. Gesellman is another guy that we're waiting on. Ah, shit. We've reached max stars, so yeah, I signed a couple more dudes. So we're losing Joe Kelly, Crick, and yeah, that's fine. This doesn't really matter to me unless we're losing someone like Volpe. Unless we're losing somebody like huge, then it doesn't really matter. Who's on the 40? Shit. I should probably find someone. Someone take AJ Puck? I mean, realistically, that'll get done. Gallegos goes to San Diego. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just let the what's it called do that. So second base is really the only problem area now. We're like stopgapped pretty much everywhere. Lucas Sims, Soto went to the Padres anyway. Please don't say that we lost. I'm scared. Woodruff went to the Sox. Correa went to the Sox. The white ones, that is. Corbin Burns is still out there, but my roster is full. Pache. Oh no, we DFA'd Pache. Fuck. That's not good. I like Christian Pache. We put Lawrence Butler on waivers. Okay, is he still on waivers? Can I trade him? No, I can't trade him. Fuck. Shit. Lawrence Butler is also on waivers. That's not great. Yep. Yeah, it was going to be. Okay, so we did get Pache down. I think, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to not do a... I think I'm not going to do a big fish. Loasigo went to Milwaukee. Smith went to Philly. Trying to sign Gary Sanchez for whatever reason. We don't really need him. Unless for some reason our catcher situation got worse, which, no, we don't really need him. We also don't have space. He's 75 overall, so it's like he's probably not going to sign with us anyway, but $38 million in pending offers. Oh, that's with what's it called? That's with the arbitration offers. Yep, just go to the winter meetings. Carson Kelly's going to the Guards. Peralta's going to the Twins. Buxton has been traded to the Rays, where he'll probably magically stay healthy. Now my AI is just kind of going nuts for me. So Danny Jensen is a really wow. Way to make me look like a fucking wiener, dude. Way to actually make me look like a jackass that doesn't fucking obey my own rules. If we get Danny Jansen, then that fucking means that... If we get Danny Jansen, that actually means that... that could be my big fish, technically. Raisel Iglesias, Tyler O'Neill's going to the Guards. We got Danny Jansen. Cool. Our catching situation has been remedied, even though it didn't really have to be remedied. Our catching situation has been... We really didn't need it to be... We didn't really need our catching situation any better, because I like Langeliers. I like Langeliers. Do they at least hit different? Right. Fuck! Of course they don't. God damn it! I mean, Langeliers is technically about as good as Allen against lefties. His contact's only a little bit lower, and his power is significantly better. Honestly, I think, you know what? That's actually not bad. Okay. Let me check. The fuck's my 40-man? It's Flaherty, Muncy, Jensen, Gray, Caprillion, Matzik, Poisson, Urshela, Kellenic, Langeliers, Lugo, Laureano, other Muncy, Ehrman, Brown, Davidson, Irvin, Kemp, Volpe, Allen, Blackburn, Ginn, Hoagland, Messiel, Rodriguez, Armentos, Erie, Joe Adell, Pablo Aliendo, Cusick, Geloff, Soderstrom, Kelly, Enlow, Goldberg, Brule, Jones, Puck, Feltman, and Jimenez. I still don't really understand what the fucking Rule 5 entails even. It's like, am I in danger of losing my stud second baseman, or what's the goddamn deal? Actually, there's probably, shit. I thought there was like a help thing here. I guess not. All right. Ian Happ is going to the White Sox. Verdugo's going to the Guards. Damn. John Means going to the Sox. The Sox. Not the Sox. The Sox. Different. Today's the Rule 5 draft. I don't really want to do that. Why am I afraid? Clevenger's been scooped up by the Braves. Brett Phillips going to the Rockies. Verdugo's been going to the Guardians. We already established that. It's good. Volpe was on the... It's good. Volpe's on the 40-man now, so... As my stud shortstop. That is my stud shortstop. Not yours, bitch. There you go. We're actually not awful anymore. Granted, we're not great. We're not that bad either. Stallings going to the Rockies. Austin Meadows going to the Mariners, which isn't good. Eovaldi's going to the Cards. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is going to the Rangers. Hey, San Francisco claimed another fucking player off waivers from us. It's just like real life. Mike Soroka going to the fucking Mariners. Yohan Moncada going to the Diamondbacks. And we have just made it to the things we need. The Padres signed Paul Goldschmidt. That sucks. Blaine Enlow's been DFA'd. Yeah. So is Nolan Jones. Oh, really? Nolan Jones? Oh no, he's just on waivers. He's fine. He's still there. Julian Lewis. You're gonna need to start progressing soon, bud. Was on Volpe, still doing good. Ray McCallum is a guy I picked solely because I knew he was going to be terrible. he was going to be ready, and I figured he'd be like a good stopgap if needed, and he turned good thing he wasn't needed. Some of these other guys I literally just picked. I just picked Reggie Kaiser. He's not very good. Edwin Tan I also just picked. Barrett West as well. A lot of guys that L'Oreal. There's Joe Adele. He's got to be doing better. He will. Taylor Ward. Oh my God, this Taylor Ward? The fuck? Okay. Play everywhere, this guy. I like that. He can play catcher too? The fuck? The starting rotation will be Flaherty, Gray, Caprillion, Irvin, and Ginn. I don't know how much I like that. Erie needs to fucking hurry his ass up and get better, like, quick. IKF, still a free agent. That sucks. Contracts renewable. How the fuck has Chris Taylor not been snapped up yet? Second base is still the problem area. Chris Taylor. Oh, there's Chris Taylor. Hampson. 2 second basemen were just staring me right in the fucking face, and they were like, dude, just pick up a second baseman. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Wilmer Flores. I'm super tempted, but not really, because he'll take reps away from the guys that I got. I want Alan Thompson to do so well. All right, to the regular season. There you go. The season is regular, and we are now the 14th ranked team. Man, who would have thought that fixing your fucking bullpen that much would have done that much of a wonder? So look at that. We're at 14 now. We're not shit anymore. Woo! Here's hoping that our team doesn't like completely capitulate like it did last year. All right, so why is Hideki Kobayashi? Okay, so Chester Gund is the guy who's up here already, which is good, which is what I want. Yes. 22 years old, just drafted in the first round last year. We're straight up David Clyding this fucking guy. Chester Gund. He is my closing pitcher for this year. Yes, I did just fucking say we're David Clyding this guy. I only know that because of urinating Tree. Thanks, Tree. Danny Jensen will probably be the starting catcher. Actually, I'll just do the lineups, huh? I'll probably just keep this mostly the same because it's look at Volpe. Anthony Volpe is here. He has arrived. Poisson against righty. He's a switch. He's a fucking switch hitter. Oh, you bitch. He's a switch hitter. You're a whore. That's what you are. I'm going to need to give Volpe, like, some fucking reps, dude. I'm going to need to. They got Logan Davidson at... Oh, you're a bitch. That's what you are. I like how Langeliers is still the left-handed guy. Jensen against righties. How is he against righties? Power against right. Actually, he's better against righties than he is against lefties. I actually might leave that battery the way it is. Langeliers against lefties and Jensen against righties. I might leave that. Kemp against Kemp against righties. Kemp against righties. Muncie against lefties. Yeah, that's about right. Volpe, though. Where do I fit Volpe in? The problem is that Robert Poisson is a fucking switch hitter. That's my goddamn issue. Okay, we got him on ARB, so, like, it's my fucking issue. We got Poisson, and he can't, and the problem is he can't play anywhere else. That's my issue. Muncie, he's definitely the guy to go to when against lefties. I really wish that Poisson could play somewhere else. Like, why are none of you fucking versatile like Gio is? Gio, the other guy that I had who could fucking randomly play catcher. Or the guy I saw who could randomly play catcher. Ow. You know what? Yeah, I'm probably just going to leave that the way it is. The rotation will stay the way it is. Personally, I'd like Erie to get starts, but like it doesn't really matter. Where the fuck are all the guys I literally just signed? Lugo, Matzik is there. In long relief for Blackburn, he had 40 saves last year. Hello, bitch. Blackburn is gonna continue to be the closer. What are you, fucking stupid? I think I'm gonna have, yeah, he's gonna continue to be the closer. What are you, dumb? Yeah, Pete Blackburn was a great closer, unless Lugo had more saves last year, which he fucking didn't. Matzik also did not have more saves than he did last year, so yeah, I'm keeping Blackburn as the closer. 40 fucking saves last year. Hello, bitch. I kind of want Erie Perez to be in JT Ginn's spot, so like I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I know JT Ginn is a little bit better, but like I want Erie to grow as a starter. All right, well, that's it. That's it. Good. Just wanted to make sure I took as long as I normally did. All right, there we go. Well, I'd say we did pretty damn well this stream. We did real well to we did really well to get our shit ready to go. I don't like how Hideki Kobayashi's there. Actually, hold on. Wait, where am I? Oh. Apparently he's not. I thought he was there. Never mind. Where's my closer? Oh, he's still in single A. He really shouldn't be. He should be in the fucking majors right now, but I guess the game will decide when he's ready for that. So, all right, that's enough of that for today. It's enough of that for a while, actually, to be fair. I will be gone for the next couple of days. I'm going to be in San Diego with some friends. So I'm going to be gone for this weekend. No streams on Thursday or Saturday like there normally would be. So I will see you guys when I get back. I'll probably jump right into season 4 of this because I like the way our team looks now, and we should be contending for a wild card spot. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time when hopefully we start to make a little bit of a push toward the playoff. I'll see you guys soon.